Good morning, everybody. You didn't expect that I was going to start on time today, did you? I'm still in vacation mode. Sorry about that, guys. So, here we are. Oh, hey, Becky and Nancy and B. Oh, I'll have to move that up just a smidge. Hey, Julie. Sorry about the bouncing. Okay, let's see if that helps. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm still a little bit on vacation time. And I've already had a full cup of coffee already. Hey, Betty. All right, so today I'm going to turn this a little bit more. Sorry, you guys. All right, there we go. So, today we are going to be focusing on SaleaBration because SaleaBration ends the end of this month. And I made this cute little simple basket weave with the basket weave, these two. And I also used the, out of the first grouping of SaleaBration stuff, there is a card front and envelope kit. And I want to tell you that, and yes, I'm sorry, I'm walking away because I forgot to grab them. I'm going to be giving one of these away. Unopened pack. All you have to do is make sure that you like this post, and I would hope that you would love this post. Like this post, share this post, and help me get the word out about our coffee and cards. This is in the current book, so this isn't out of any of the SaleaBration stuff, but this is, you can get these envelopes and card fronts if you spend $50, and you can get this if you spend $100. So, and this, the embossing folder, is for sure going to be in the new book. So, yay! But this little cutie that we're doing today is made with that basket weave stamp set, and then we're doing a basket weave on the as a background, and this is just a So Saffron card or regular base. Good morning, Paula. And what I did is I took a piece of that card front and I just cut a section off, and I used it here as a I don't know if you can see the design on that. I hope that you can see that there's a little bit of a design. And I'll show you these. Here's the Daffodil Delight / So Saffron that we're using today. And then this one is our Calypso Coral little pattern. And then Soft Sky, I'm going to guess, right there. And then probably a Pear Pizzazz and Lemon Lime Twist. Hey, Jan. So those are, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of each, and then 4 of each of the envelopes to match. So get a lot of cards done with that. And basically what I wanted to show you is that you don't have to, you can extend the life of these, of your fronts, by just using little pieces of it like this. Today's tip is look through your scraps. I stamped this on a scrap, this was a scrap, and then, well, let's see what else we can do with that though. So I'm going to put the bases to the side. Remember, hopefully love this post, and and share, and you have the potential to win a full stack of, and I laid it down somewhere and I can't, oh, it's way over there. Whole stack of those card fronts and the envelopes to match. That will close on Monday morning because I will be home. Let me show you how we did this card. And I'm going to ramp that up a little bit, which I'm sure you're so surprised about. I don't want those. Let me grab some dimensionals. I forgot to grab dimensionals. So, most of you know that I just got back from vacation. And we had a fantastic time. Got to see family and that I haven't seen for some of the family I haven't seen for 8 years. So, but never missed a beat. It was totally funny because it doesn't matter how long you don't see your family. You pick up right where you left off and always telling stories and having a good time. So I'm so glad that we were able to go. Sleeping was awful because we had the worst bed on the planet, but that's a whole story for another day. So here's our card base. Hey B, tag Mindy just in case she's around, would you? And thank you. So we have our card base, just our simple regular. This is a 5.5 by 8.5. There's our base. Through the magic, I already embossed, and this is one of those super duper thick embossing folders, you guys. This is one where you only need to have the top plate on, or the top acrylic, and you don't need a bottom acrylic. So, and to be able to get this with a purchase is pretty awesome, and also to know that this is going to be in the big book, the new big book, is pretty awesome too. Now, this one I did kind of plain. This one we're gonna ramp it up a little bit, and I have my markers over here. You could use colored pencils. You could use whatever you want, your regular markers, not just the blends, because I have the Stampin' Blends here. And I've seen, and it looked really, really cute, and I'm going to show you in a place that I know is the new big. Julie asked when the new big book comes out. Julie, the current big book goes until, and it says, oh no, it doesn't say, goes till the end of May. And then we will get a new book. Yeah, May 31st. Right here on the back side is where it shows it. That's when the new book will come out. However, I will have new books probably sooner than that. So, not to say that I'm going to let you see them unless you're really, really good. But, because I do know that Paula and I will be getting our new books when we go to Milwaukee in April. So, something to look forward to. Anyways, one of the things that I saw, and I've got an Old Olive Stampin' Blends here. You're welcome, Julie. Is that someone colored in just the little inserts in here, and I thought it looked super cute. One of the things that I did, and I had a sample here before I went on vacation, but apparently not since I've been on vacation. I had one where I chose a weave and carried that through to make it look like a ribbon. That looked pretty cool. With the Stampin' Blends, you have to be very cautious, and I would actually use the righter end on that. And I would probably use the righter end on this one too, because it's a little more precise. But as you can see, if you did the whole card this way, if you did the whole card like that, I think it would be pretty cool. So, but anyways, options. So here is our basket weave, and then we're going to take our section that we cut. This is just a white background. Take our section that we cut off of the card front, and we're going to put, forgot where I put the dimensionals. We're going to put a couple of dimensionals on here where we know we're going to put it on the green, the old olive, and then put this on about like there, and then take our, and yeah, this is our stitched edge ribbon, which is in the big book, and we're just going to put in a knot here. Everybody's quiet today. Here I thought I was going to be the one that was going to be lagging. Holy cow. You guys awake out there? So there's our knot, just like that. And we'll take our ribbon scissors. Knots are good. Yes, Paula. Knots are manageable, just like that. Now, I don't know if you can see on this one, but I did fray up the edge. Super easy. Take your nail and just kind of stretch it, rub it up against, and it kind of frays out. So there's that. Love this ribbon, you guys. This ribbon is so soft. It's amazing. Julie, you haven't even gotten your coffee yet? Oh my goodness. Joe was giving me a hard time this morning because I was doing too much running around the house this morning. So we're going to put this aside. And here is our basket that we're going to be stamping. Now, originally I did it in Old Olive, but this time, because it's still in jammies, Julie, I love that you're still in jammies. I would still be in jammies. I know you guys can't see me, but I kind of feel like jammies is inappropriate for me. I even brush my teeth and put deodorant on and do my hair and the whole 9 yards. Silly, right? Totally silly. All right, Memento ink. And we'll stamp this. Now, that is a fussy cut, which I'm sure you guys can tell because it was a quick one this morning. There's our basket, but this time I would just pick one thing. You could pick one thing out of this. Oh, I found that basket weave. There's the basket weave I was telling you about, where I just did the thread, or the one section to look like ribbon. Yeah, right there, right in front of me. I would choose either colored pencils and pick one thing, like do just this flower or do just the basket. I was trying to decide when I was putting this card together, and I figured I would leave it up to you guys. Should I do the flower? Should I do the baskets? Should we leave it just like this, like the other card? I feel it needs a little jazzing up a little bit. But what do you think? While I'm waiting for your responses, I'm going to put the butterflies on our I'll put one there. Julie says the flower. Anybody else have a comment about what to color on this? Dark pink flower. Okay, Paula, I like that. cutting the basket, B says, did you put the ribbon through the basket weave paper? And I said, originally, I just used a marker with this, one of the Stampin' Blends markers. Betty says flower, Nancy says flower, B says flower. Okay, so, hey Jen, thanks for coming. And I agree, I think this needs a pop of color. I think we're gonna go with the pink and adding just a little bit of cherry cobbler. Jan says basket and the flower. Okay, so I think we're going to just do this flower just for the sake of time, unfortunately. Now this is just regular cardstock. Oh, are we getting all fuzzy? So we're going to, now this color is going to be a little bit different because this is on So Saffron paper, mind you. And we're just going to color this big flower. And I did not, you guys are going to have to be patient because I did not pre-do this like I normally do. And look at, that's just making it a darker yellow. So we'll see what happens when we add in our other colors. Here, I hear footsteps. Hopefully Joe's not going to surprise us with shenanigans today. All right, so even that looks pretty, I think. But let's see what else we can get on here. Bring this out just a little bit more. That even looks pretty. Orange would be a good color, B, I agree. And we'll do a little bit of and then we'll come back with this little bit of a lighter color, pink, and we'll carry that red a little bit. How about that? How about that? All right. Should be humming or singing, Paula? Well, that'd probably be a good idea. Looks kind of antique, Jan says. Thank you. I do like that. All right, so then we'll still just fussy cut this out. A die cut to go with this would be fantastic. I'm just saying. But all right. Gonna get kind of lazy here. This that good. All right, so our trip to Florida, first trip that Joe and I ever took, and was for a family wedding. Julie asked if I know how they decide. You know what? I've never heard how they decide. Julie, I wish that would be actually something really cool to find out. I'll have to see if I can find out when we go to our on stage in April. I'll have to see if I can ask. Because a lot of times the presenters in that, we can ask them questions. So in when we're on breaks and stuff, because they like to mingle with all of us. So, which I'm excited Paula gets to go for the very first time to a Stampin' Up! Event this time. So I will see if I can find that out, Julie. That's actually a good question. I do know that sometimes we have a group that they consult, so to speak. Consult. It's called Leader to Leader, and they actually do a lot of practice stuff for Stampin' Up! And because they got the Stamparatus and whatnot first. So, and people were chomping at the bit, which, hey, did everybody get to see that Stamparatus video 2 weeks ago when we did this beauty right here? Only because I had it right here. Fun. I love it. Used it. Did some thank yous as a wedding gift for my cousin for her wedding that we went to. And we had a blast. She loved it, which makes it even better yet. And it was fun to be able to go with the whole family because even my siblings were there. Mindy and the kids flew up on... Oh, I'm glad you liked the videos, Paula. It was fun making those. I know I slacked with coffee and cards last week, and I'm really sorry. But I figured that was kind of a fun video to watch. But anyways, it was fun to be able to go to a wedding for a cousin that we haven't seen in several years. So, and she was a beautiful bride. She got some teaser photos already, and they're amazing. So, there is our fussy cut. Not too bad for doing it while I'm talking. And that flower turned out really pretty, I think. So, good picks, guys. Hey, Donna. Welcome. You're a little late, but that's okay. We're working with all of the SaleaBration stuff today. So, let's get some dimensionals on this. I'm going to put some in the middle here, which I know I don't normally do. But just because of all the layering there. And then, let's see what. Thank you, Donna, for your cute comment. And we'll get these dimensionals off. And then here's our base with our butterflies on it. Big surprise. Should have put that one up a little bit higher. Oh well, what are you going to do? Oh, Donna was playing in her craft room and decided to join us today. Fun. All right, so a couple. Now you see that the blends do make it all the way through, even the cardstock. That's why you should always work on paper. Now, as you can see, it didn't go anywhere on this paper, but you can never be too safe. That's what I always say. And then here is our pretty basket right there. And then on the inside, we put the Here For You, which is in that same stamp set. And then with the So Saffron, now you could do this with a different color. Actually, I think I'm going to use the pink. I'll put this on with the pink. Let me grab that. We'll grab, and we'll do these in the pink. All right, so there we go. Here are today's coffee and cards. How we started out and how to ramp it up. And you guys, we really didn't do too much to this. We added some color on the basket and look at the difference. Huge difference. And then some butterflies on the inside. And then we changed the color of the butterflies on the inside of the card. That was it. Simple way to add some simple doodads and some oomph. How pretty did that flower turn out? Love it when that happens. There we go. There's your close-up. But, so today's tip is don't be afraid to use your Stampin' Blends once again on the regular colored cardstock, just like we did for Coffee and Cards 2 weeks ago when we colored the flowers. And also, don't be afraid to try different things, like what we did with the color in the little holes of the basket. Don't be afraid to try that stuff. That's the tip today. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's Coffee and Cards. Remember, SaleaBration ends the end of this month. So you got 21 days to get all your freebie stuff out of those catalogs. If you need a catalog, I have both the SaleaBration ones here. Give me a call. We can talk. And also, oops, sorry. Yeah, got to see my head. Sorry. But I did my hair. Don't forget to share and love this video so that you have the opportunity to win this stack of fronts and envies so that you can be one of the winners. It closes Monday morning. Monday morning. We'll be here before you know it. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day getting crafty. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, shoot.